all method. With this one, total 6 methods we completed. And all the 6 methods are used to get the objects for any HTML tags. Body tag, HTML tag, header tag, image or paragraph, whatever it may be. We have the 6 options. We can go for one of the 6 options and based on the situational demanding. And moving to next operations. See, directly I'm showing watch. So the 179 per 2, 20 hours completed. Rahul 9, Rohit Sharma 53, Virat to 62 not out, Surya Kumar 51 not out. క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో కూర్చొని నోట్స్ రిఫర్ చేయకుండా మ్యాచ్ చూద్దా కూర్చున్నారా? Next I'm going to starting some document properties, sir. Yesterday we discussed all our methods only. Today we are going to focusing on properties. As per my earlier explanations, every object inside we have the 2 components. One is the properties and second one is the methods. Yes, we have some touch with methods, 6 methods done. And now we are going to introducing properties also. So the first property I'm going to starting with inner text. One of the property, predefined property of the DOM. So the property name is inner text. Text T is capital letters. From second word onwards, every first letter is the capital. Long back we discussed JavaScript naming conventions. Next, one more property is inner HTML. And one more property is value. 3 properties first I'm going to covering here. So what is the use of these 3 properties, sir? The first property, if you want to collect the data from any HTML tag, as well as if you want to assign any value to HTML tag, we can use this one. All 3 same purpose. Collecting the data from existing HTML tags, as well as assigning the data to existing HTML tags. Both operations, vice versa. How, sir? Very simple, sir. We have some let A, one variable is declared. And next, I'm writing this A equals to 10. But what is this step called? Data retrieving or data assigning? Data assigning. Because equal is equal operator available, so it's called as the assigning. Next, I'm just writing the A, sir. But what happens? Assigning again? No, it retrieving the data. It is returning the value of A, or it is substituting the value of A. And here we are storing the value to A. But both statements common name is A. So A variable used for data storing, A variable used for data substitutions, data retrieving. Like that, A place inner text is comes, or A place inner HTML is comes, A place value comes. So this side value available, sir. Now I'm storing the value. And here just value is available, sir, at retrieving the value. Simple. The basic programming principle, nothing special. But retrieving of the data from HTML tags or assigning the data to HTML tags. Why the 3 properties, sir? Unnecessary burden increasing, topics also increasing, sir. We know n number of HTML tags, sir. All HTML tags are the same type of tags, sir? No, we have some different types available. Paired tags available, unpaired tags available. Some tags displaying the data, some tags are accepting the data from the user. As per the type of the tag, this property changing. If you are working with paired tags, sir, we have to use inner text. I'm working with unpaired tags, sir. We have to use the value option. Paired tags if you use the value, unpaired tags if you use the inner text, sir. Program goes to Himalayas for Dhyanam. So meaning is that one. Why this number of properties, and it depends upon the type of the tag. So this property used to retrieve the data from HTML element. Element is nothing but an tagger, and we can assign the data to HTML element as well as we can remove the data of HTML element. So multiple operations we can perform it, sir. Retrieving the data from HTML elements, as well as assigning the data to HTML elements, as well as deleting the data from the HTML elements. So all three types of operations we can perform by using this property. And these three operations in single word, it's called as data manipulations. I think you have some Oracle knowledge, sir. Data assigning and data inserting, sir. This is data deletion, sir. This is data retrieving. Like as your Oracle knowledge, this is select command, this is insert command, and this is the delete command. All these combinations we can call as a data manipulations. Like that here, tag manipulations. Tag available. I want to store the data in this tag. I want to retrieve the data from the tag. I want to modify the data of this tag. I want to delete the data of this tag. All these activities we can perform the one and only property inner text. Any type of data manipulations. Then what about the inner HTML, sir? Same, sir, 3 points repeated. What about the value properties, sir? 3 points repeated. These 3 points are the common for these 3 properties. Then what is the difference between these 3, sir? That I'm writing as an extra point. Inner text, it's supported by the paired tags only. Inner text property is supported by the paired tags only. So what are the paired tags you are using? Those tags only it is supported. You know already paired tags, unpaired tags are no need to explain. If you are working with the paired tags, you must use inner text. But if I'm working with the unpaired tags, what to do, sir? For that, value option is available. So first point common, sir. I'm just writing like this. Here also first point is common, sir. But instead of writing again 3 lines, so I'm just using the same as. Second point I'm writing clearly. It is supported by the paired tags, but string data only it is allows. But string data only. And if you want to assign any data, that must be the string. Other than strings, inner text not supported. See that property name text. Text is nothing but a string data only. Other than string data, you can't assign to inner text. But I want to assign some HTML tags, sir, not allowed. I want to assign some hexadecimal color codes, sir, not allowed. I want to assign some HTML operators, sir, not allowed. That must be taken as a string data only. Paired tags, but in that paired tags also supporting data type is only string. But what about the next property, sir? It also supports the paired tags only, sir. And data types, sir. string data supported, and HTML content also supported. Normal Ramesh, Hyderabad, Sivakumar, like that, the string data supported, plus HTML content. HTML content in the sense we can assign HTML tags, hexadecimal codes we can assign, HTML operators also we can assign. But H1 tag, is it string, sir? HTML completed kada. So what is this? Is it string? Or what is this? Huh? That only kada I am explaining here. If you feel tags also strings only, sir, God only saves you. Which God, I don't know that one. I am either completely hands up. So, HTML content is this one. But now I'm writing here, sir, 1122 AB. Is it stringer? Huh? Is it stringer? No. So this is HTML content. So these three are the HTML content. And these three not supported by inner text, but supported by inner HTML. See that this is only text and this is including HTML. A property name very clearly available there. Okay, doubt available. I'll write like this, sir. So first property, second property difference is that one. But both should be used on the pair tags only compulsory. Then what about the values, sir? These 3 points commons are here also. Second point is going to changing. So it supports unpaired tags only. Because previously paired and obviously it is becomes as a unpaired tags and string data only. So we can use this value property with the combination of unpaired tags and which kind of data it is supported, sir, into only strings. But if I want to assign the numbers to something, sir, if you give the number also, it comes in string format only. Already we worked in previous JavaScript example, sir. If you type anything, integer, a number, of boolean, finally the system taken as a string format only. These are the 3 differences and comparisons also. Purpose plus comparison, both I covered. Now, what about the syntax, sir? If you want to use any of these 3 properties, we need compulsory object. That object should be created one of your previous 6 methods. That object was created by one of the 6 methods. So first to create the element object by using yesterday's 6 methods. After that object, dot inner text. But now it is assigning the value or retrieving the value. If I write only this part, it is assigning the value or it is retrieving the value? Huh? Sound. Sound. Huh? Assigning. Is there an assignment operator? Or how assigning? Say once again, all of you, what is this statement? Is retrieving or assigning? Retrieving, nothing but then substituting the value. If you want to assign it, assignment operator compulsory, sir. In any subject without equal, can you assign the data? But some voices assign, answer is came. Oh, voice throat problem. Next, the same property I'm using one more time. Now this statement is called as assigning the value. Equal operator is available. The basic syntax, sir. A blue color part we can use for data retrieving, we can use for data assigning, we can use for data deletions. There are 3 points I explained. For the 3 points, this is the common syntax. Based on your operator, meaning is going to changing. So same syntax for all, just property name is going to changing. Element dot inner HTML and element dot inner HTML. Here value or HTML content, anything we can assign. But here we have to assign only string value only. Next, the third syntax, value, and this is value. This is the theoretical explanation about the three properties. And all these three properties are the element object properties. And your H1 tag properties are paragraph tag properties, are button tag properties, are input tag properties. Then all every property before we have to write element dot element object compulsory. Next, one more property name I'm going to explaining, sir. Fourth one. I have one element object, sir. Some OB1 or OB2 or something object is available. But this object belongs to which class? It's easy to find. If you write a small printing statement, a class name is going to display. Like that, I want to identify this object belongs to which tag. H1 tag object, H2 tag object, H3 tag object. I want to identify the tag name also, sir. Is there any possibility here, sir? Yes, sir. We have the one special property, tag name property available. Property name is tag name. Yesterday examples, you remember? When you are printing the objects, always showing the class name or tag name. Class name. A class name, how to identify? We have already proved. Like that, I want to identify the tag name also, sir. Tag name also I want to identify through programmatically. You can just use this property. It returns the name of tag. It returns the name of tag. Which tags are? That object belongs to which tag, the tag name is going to return. Modifications, deletions, nothing, sir. Just knowing this belongs to so and so tag. I want to modify the tag name, sir. Tag name, if you modify it, total program karab ho gaya. Because H1 tag style of output different, H2 style of tag output is different. Tag name, we are just getting an idea. Long back we used this one. Any idea? Type of? It is just for identification purpose or programming purpose. I have some variable. This variable belongs to which data type? No idea. If you, when you ask this operator, it's showing your data type. Same situation. I have one object, OB1. This OB1 belongs to which tag, sir? No idea. I want to know it. Use the current concept. Any element object dot write the tag name. Which object tag, if you want to identify, write that object followed by the name of the tag. It just returns your tag name, nothing special. Now we'll see the examples on this. This is H1 tag. ID is, I'm taking some head one H1 tag, and next one input tag. Why, sir, this combination? One paired tag, one unpaired tag. H1 is the pair tag and input is the unpaired tag. So both properties we can cover in the same program. Input type equals to text. ID equals to something TB, text box. Single text box I'm creating, this is just a TB. If you are interested, you can use the name also, no problem. And value equals to some 1000. So what is this value equals to 1000? Remember, what is this value equals to 1000? Huh? Fixed. Inside input tag, I'm using the value attribute. For what purpose? To set the default value, also called as initialization of the input text box. First time, huh? Huh? HTML knowledge not available, JavaScript working complication. Remember that. Don't forget the HTML points. No, sir, without HTML, I can work with JavaScript, sir. In dreams, it is possible. Reality, it is not possible. Reason, JavaScript program, you can't run directly, right? If you write the JavaScript logic, direct execution, not possible, sir. Then how? The value options, so many examples I used in buttons, checkboxes, radio buttons, and drop down box option tags inside also we used the value this. So this is initializing your input element. The value is 1000. And this is an output of the program. H1 tag ready with the data hello, and text box is also ready with the data of 1000. Next, a small line just for an idea purpose, sir, nothing special. And script started. First, I want to perform data manipulations on this H1 tag, sir. Data manipulations means retrieving of the H1 tag data, modifying of the H1 tag data, and deleting of the H1 tag data. All manipulations. So if you want to perform any manipulation, first get the accessing permissions by using one of the 6 methods. But which method is suggestible, sir? You know the 6 methods, kada? Which method suggestible, girls? Out of 6 method, which method suggestible? Okay. Suggest which method is preferable here. 6 methods, anything we can use. All 6 methods are supporting. And but in that one method, perfect. Which method? Boys. No idea. Give the company up. Because daily I'm saying that one you are taking as a joke, gada. Huh? No seriousness about the subject. Any suggestion available, just raise the hand and give the answer, set it. No problem. 6 methods I explained. Almost 1.5 hours. In the 6 method, which is the preferable here? Last chance. Anybody? Huh? Method full name. Say it. Chance given, not utilized. Enjoy. If you're dropping the batch tomorrow, I don't have anything. Your interest. Rather daily sitting like this. And negligence, we want to stop it. Then only subject will get. I forget. Any health problems, Amma? Health problems, anybody? If you have any health problems, please sit, Amma. Perfectly strong. Hmm? Boys, this side. Huh? Why I get element by ID only? ID. So we want to create the object for only one tag. That is first point. How many H1 tags available, sir? Single tag. So single tag scenario, we have the best option 1 or 5. See the filtering process I'll explain here. Next time responding properly, right or wrong. First response. Don't sit. Sit. What about you? Huh? Shivkumar sir. First, why you are not attempting the question, sir? Huh? Attempt first quality. Attempt you are not doing, then only you are missing so many things in the life also. Attempt first. Next, for at least attempting is going on or not? Huh? Say loudly. What is, sir? Sit. See, sir, you have 6 methods. It is not this today's situation, sir. In the lifelong, you are developing any examples in future JavaScript, the same question is coming and same confusion also for somebody. So how to overcome this one, sir? Small technique is available. What is the technique, sir? Total 6 methods available. I think you observed or not, I don't know, sir, in the explanation process. In that 6 methods, 2 singular methods. 2 singular methods. And 4 are the plural methods. Observed a point. 2 methods, just a single object representation. 4 methods, yes, available. Elements, yes. One step is cleared. Half of the button you already reduced here. If you follow these techniques. But now how we can filter this one, sir? Simple thing. You want to create an object or you want to get an object. But first identify yourself. How many tags objects you want to get it? Only one tag object or multiple tags object? At this point, if you filter it, sir, I want to get only single tag object, sir. And delete these 4 methods. You have to take the decision only from the 2 methods. The easy process. No, sir, I want to create the object for a number of tags at a time, sir. Remove these 2 methods. Go for one of this 4 method. But 6 methods checking, 4 methods checking, easy process. Out of 6 methods, 2 methods taking decision is very easy process. The technique, that's all. First, what you want and what you are expecting, identify that point. Then method choosing is not a problem. Method choosing problem available, sir. But single method only I'm explaining. You're not getting any trouble. So I want to create the H1 tag object, single H1. Moreover, the tag, they have the ID. So go for document dot get element by ID followed by head 1. Object is ready. Object is ready. And store that reference into your local reference variable. Use always the constant for safety of the programming. And what is my object name, sir? H1 tag, so readable H1 only I'm taking. H1 don't prefer, sir. Better go for the H. Object ready, sir. But what we have inside this H object, sir? A rough picture I'm showing here, see that, sir. The right side part to returning an object like this. Object inside, we have some properties. Lot of properties available, like as tag name, alignment, font size, width, height, ID, name, class, and the data related attributes, everything is available. These are all the properties. These properties nothing but an all your HTML attributes and all your CSS attributes. Along with these attributes, we have some methods also inside. Because every object inside methods are common, sir. Some number of methods also available. And where this object is created, that address is maintained by the one reference variable. This reference variable is called as our H. H created by us. This right side box is created by the browser, predefined. But with left hand side or right hand side. The left hand side result is this one, sir. And right hand side result is this one. But between the left hand, right hand, equal operator is available, yes, sir. Equal operator is nothing but an assignment. What it is assigning, sir? Left is assigning to right, or right is assigning to left? Huh? First, somebody they said left assigning to right. Some voices are came. It's perfectly working. Left giving to right, or right giving to left? So right side, what we have? Object available. This is object. Object inside circles, properties, and some methods. But in this object where it is created, that reference is maintained by the your H. Nothing but an address. What is address, sir? Generally, we don't know, sir. Address system not showing that one. Address maintains. Whenever this data is assigned, sir, automatically link is establishing between these two. So this is called as reference variable. But when you are using the H, in that place, what it is substituting, sir? Whenever you are using the H in your program, in that place, what it is substituting? This whole object is going to substituting. In the further statement, if you use anywhere the H, substitution compulsory. What it is substituting, sir, this whole memory block is going to substituting. Inside the memory block, some properties available. In that 4 properties I just explained now. This is inner HTML, this is inner text, this is value, and this is tag name. Some more properties coming explanations, it will comes in the object structure. But methods, sir, methods also we are going to using slowly. The diagram, try to remember, sir. Future explanations helpful. Every time diagram drawing until not possible. Next, H dot inner text. Now it returns the data of the H. H inside what we have the data, sir? Hello. That hello is returns. That hello I want to display on the screen, sir. Now write a small document to dot printing. Elect also we can use, no problem. Document dot write followed by print the data of my H1 tag. A H object inside, what are the data available? I'm asking show the data. Just it's printing the hello. The already designed web page up to the line. From the designed web page, one particular tag data I collected into my JavaScript program. But not stored anywhere, sir. Just directly printing on the screen. If I want to store it, sir, if you want to store it, take something string variable and assign the data to that one. It's stored in the st variable, and st you can use in further programming also. Next, I want to modify the data of this h1 tag, sir. I want to modify the data of h1 tag. Possible, sir. Yes, the same property we can use, sir. H dot inner text equals to. I'm assigning the value. Already they have the value, sir. Yes, sir. Already they have the value. I'm assigning the second value. What happens automatically? Updating. You know, database terminology, it is called as the data updation. Hello replacing with okay, hi, and close this. HTML code designed the H1 with a hello. That tag JavaScript changing into hi. So on screen you have hello. See that when you refresh the page, already designed web tag content we modified. Already designed HTML tag content we modified through JavaScript. Through JavaScript. If this code is not available, sir, your regular data printing. When you attach this JavaScript code, existing tags, it's getting the controlling and modifying something. Now add the few lines again and refresh it. Next one. This is data updating, sir. I want to append the data, sir. Yes, that is also possible. Appending also possible. Currently hello available. Now this statement I placed in comments, not executing because testing completed, sir. Just I removed that. Next, I want to append the data, sir. Sure. H dot inner text equals to, not equals to, plus equals to. Remember a plus equals to symbol? Shorthand operators. What it is doing, sir? Collecting the data from the existing tag, adding the new data, and again overwriting on the same. Already hello available, sir. The original data of H1 tag is hello. Now I'm trying to append the Shiva. So this is who modified the data, sir? Into JavaScript modified the data. Original data of the H1 tag hello only. These are the add-on displaced by the JavaScript, and this part is coming from the HTML. This is appending processor. We can append any data. There is no problem. So place this also in comments. Testing is over. Next, the data I don't want, sir. I want to delete it, sir. Hello data, I want to delete it. Possible, sir? Retrieving, updating, appending is supported, and automatically deleting also supported, sir. H dot inner text equals to empty quotations. What is meaning of empty quotations? Blank. So hello replaced with blank. That is called as deletion process. But hello I'm deleting. But now H1 tag is becomes blank tag or not? The blank tag automatically disappears. Gone. Indirectly JavaScript deleted one tag from the your HTML page, existing HTML page. So this also placing in comments and writing that deleting. Data appending, sir, data updating, data deleting, and data retrieving. 4 steps. Retrieving the data from H1 tag, updating the data of H1 tag, appending the data to H1 tag, deleting the data from H1 tag. But now the same activities I want to perform in this text box, sir. Value we have to use. Inner text we can't use. But in this inner text place, can I use the value, sir? That is not possible. I'll show see that. Cross mapping. Actually, I suggestion like this, sir, but you are trying to use like this. But what is the value of this one, sir? Undefined. Undefined. So property not supported. But you explained, yes, sir. Yes, sir, I explained. But I clearly mentioned you must use for only unpaired tag. But our H1 is the paired tag, not a unpaired tag. Back to inner text. It's working. So cross mapping, no chance. Once again, same 4 activities I want to perform on my text box. Possible, sir? Yes, value. But if I want to do all these things, first of all, I need the object for text box. Uh, Once again, but if I want to get the object of this text box out of the 6 methods, okay. But one is the preferable. Which method? Get elements by name. What about others? Same question I will repeat it. Tag changed. But don't give the same reaction. I want to get the accessing permissions of this text box. Out of the 6 methods, which method is suggestible? Sound. Lunch. No, na. Your interest, your silence creating the punishments. First time got excused, second time no excusing. What you are feeling, that one suggest, madam, it's right or wrong, I'll decide it. Get element by ID. Somebody get elements name. Boys, why ID only, name also available? Only one tag. But how many input tags we have here? One input tag. Actually, this tag object, based on ID, we can create it. Based on name also, we can create it. Based on the tag also, we can create it. All possibilities are there. But which one is preferable, sir? And a better ID. Reasons are, how many text boxes you want to get the object? Only one text box. One text box cases, collections methods not required, sir. Single individual methods are more enough for us. So get element by ID we can use, and query selector also we can use. But because ID available and the tag name is also available. Okay, first time kabatti get element ID I'm going to following, sir. Same step repeated. Constant T, the text box. Get element by ID followed by TB. This TB I'm using here. Same a diagram I explained the few minutes before. Same diagram is forming. One more. Next, I want to retrieve the data from the text boxes, sir. So write the T dot value. Actually, value not first time you are using, sir. Recent JavaScript examples, so many programs are used value. T1 dot value, T2 dot value, principal amount dot value, amount dot value, rate of interest dot value, HTML marks dot value. That is one more repeated with different flavor. Flavor changed. Ice cream same. Vanilla changed to strawberry. What is the value of current text box, sir? 1000. 1000 is going to retrieving here. Just I'm collecting the data from the text box. Next, can I use the inner text here, sir? Test it, that one also. Inner text. What is the response, sir? Blank, blank, blank. Previously undefined, but this time blank. Blank undefined, overall operation failure. Simple logic. The blank undefined, whatever it may be, expected data not comes, sir. Expected data not comes, and obviously logic is right. Right, kada? Ah, uh-huh. This is value. Next, same three steps. Once again, t dot value equals to some 2000 or 3000. I'm assigning, sir, here. Already 1000 available, 1000 replacing with the 2000. 1000 replaced with 2000. Change it. See inside the text box, not outside the text box. No, sir, I want to place something Hyderabad, sir. That also okay. Through programmatically, we are changing the content of the text boxes. So finally, t dot value equals to 1234. This is the final value. Data modified successfully. The next one, sir, place in comments once again. Updating the data, done. Next, t dot value plus equals to already 1000 available. I'm going to writing one more 2000. Otherwise, already 1000 available. I'm going to writing apples. So final output is 1000 apples. Existing value 1000. Doubt available, do this one. Existing value 1000 plus equals to and it is appending the process. So 1000 plus apples, 1000 apples. Appending process also success. Next, t dot value equals to deleting empty quotation, sir. Text box inside data erased, empty box is going to visible. Box visible, sir. Box we are not deleting. Box inside content only we are deleting. So data deletion. This is pair tag handling and this is the unpaired tag handling. Almost steps the same as, sir. A property name is the different. So when you want to deal with the pirate tags, prefer inner text, otherwise inner HTML. When you want to deal with unpaired tags, prefer always the value. By mistake, different mapping is going on, sir. You already observed, sir, we are not getting the proper outputs. Yeah. Next. Okay, these two differences we identified, sir. Type of the tag is difference. But what about the inner text and inner HTML, sir? Difference between the inner text and inner HTML. That also I'm going to showing, sir. And a future identification purpose, I just mentioned like that. Differences I'm showing between the inner text and inner HTML. Simple. Inner text allows the string only, inner HTML string plus HTML content also allowing. So can you show it, sir? Sure, sir. Any idea about this tag? So I think couple of times we used it for displaying the outputs by JavaScript. Okay. So output tag is opens and output tag closer. ID also I'm going to taking here. ID equals to res result, an empty output tag. Hmm. But in that output tag, I want to display some data. What is that, sir? Some 1,000 rupees. 1,000 rupees with a rupees symbol, right? First object creation by using ID only I'm going to using, because here ID is available, res and op. Output tag shortcut name op I'm taking here. Just for field creation, I'm going to using prompt. Right, amount I'm taking dynamically, sir. Which amount user is giving, that amount I'm displaying on the output tag. That's all. So I hope you remember the prompt. Let P in the sense price equals to prompt followed by enter amount. Simple prompt, enter amount. Now the P variable contains the given amount, but this given amount I want to display inside this output tag. For that, output tag object is ready already. Then op dot inner text equals to P. op dot inner text equals to P. P inside what we have, sir? User given amount is available, that one display. Go and check it, sir, once. So 1,000 rupees I given, and this is output 1,000. In the same place, I'm going to using inner HTML also. In the same place, I'm using inner HTML also. Same result. So 5,000 output is 5,000 rupees. Difference not available, sir. And I said, sir, both the tags string supporting. Inner text is supporting the string, inner HTML is also supporting the string. One common point available. A common point is just what you watched. Otherwise, do one thing, sir. This is result one. No? Take two output tags. One output tag we are applying the inner text to, another output tag we are applying the inner HTML. Both outputs we can see at a time also. Another output tag. And here I'm creating the object for the first output tag op1 and second output tag op2. Two output tags object. Same amount I'm applying to the two output tags. op1 dot inner text equals to P and op2 dot inner text equals to P. Why this type of coding, sir? Two outputs you are able to see at a time. The single output tag, if you use it, sir, one up property we can apply at a time. Two properties applying at a time is not possible. What will find the difference, sir? Nothing. That is displaying 15,000 and this is also displaying the 15,000. I want to add some small text, sir. Okay. Take the double quotations. Amount is concatenation operator P. And second one also same message. Amount is concatenation operator P. So 25,000 rupees. Amount is 25,000. But now the difference is comes. Rupees I want to add it, sir. So girls, rupees is symbol. Last time also you only given this answer, I remember. Boys not given this answer that time. What is 5566? 8377. This is rupees symbol. And opposite to your amount is comes. Same rupees symbol I'm using here. And you will get the difference between the text and HTML. What is expected output? Anybody can you guess? First output, suppose a amount is 1000 rupees. What is first output? Amount is and hash 8377 semicolon 1000 rupees. That is the output. First one. Second one, sir, amount is rupees 1000 rupees. Reason, sir, it's not string, it is a HTML operator, so it's not supported. But what happens, sir, and that operator as easily printing in your output. What are the spelling you typed? The spelling as easily displaying in your output. But this one HTML content accepting, sir, converting into rupee symbol and displaying the output. Why two things at a time I use it, sir, and a comparison feeling. So 2500, sir, that is output. Last 15 minutes onwards, difference, I said. Understand that difference? That is the matter. If you need more understanding, sir, do one thing. But the rupees, sir, this one. The rupees I want to display in the bold format, thick letters. What to do? Strong tag. A total rupees symbol plus amount, both I want to display in the strong format. Long back in HTML, we developed already this. But here I am going to starting the strong tag, sir. And the strong tag I am going to ending here. Same pattern for the second one also. What is expected output of the first one? Amount is less than strong, greater than everything as easily printing because of it is string. But second one, your amount displaying with the thick letters also. So 20,000 rupees, that is matter. I think we don't need more explanations about this one, I thought. Differences in more explanations not necessary, I think. Get a clear difference available. If you understand this point, this is finishing. Bro, we used already one more property, value property. But value property working like as first model or second model? Value is there for unpaired tags kada. It works like as this first model or second model? First model, because value also supports only text only. So inner text, what it is supporting, value also supported the same thing. But this is paired and this is the unpaired. Difference is that one. So 3 properties completed, sir. Fourth one also I'm adding in this program. What is that, sir? Tag name. So document dot write followed by. We have the 2 tags, both are coming from the output tag only. If you just display the OP1, sir, what it is printing now? I just printing the OP1. What it is printing? Class name printing. Yesterday examples, all we developed the same thing only, sir. When you are printing the object, it's showing the class name, DOM class name, HTML input element, HTML collection, HTML heading element. No, na? Check once yesterday's examples. What we have the output here? This line, what it is printing yesterday? Name of the class or content? This one? Class name only, kada? But same step only, kada? Now also developed. Any difference at that step to this step? That is H1 tag object. This is output tag object. Overall object. It's an object of HTML output element class. but we want to get the tag name, sir. So for that tag name, you have to use the tag name property. op1 dot tag name. So the first line it prints the class name, second line it prints the tag name. When you print only object, always it shows the class name. If you want to identify this object belongs to which tag, sir, you just call the property that is called as the tag name. Just awareness purpose, sir, this one, nothing special. So 4 properties I implemented, sir, and we tested also which property, what it is supporting, what it is not supporting. With this knowledge, we have to go for some more programming. Data changes, data modification, data deletion. It's one of the special of the our DOM, sir. Yesterday, no, day before yesterday, no, DOM theory part I explained, I think. Day before yesterday, I think. So what is the use of the DOM, sir? DOM allows to access your data dynamically. DOM allows to modify your data dynamically. DOM allows to change the CSS styles. CSS styles I'm not touched up to now, but data changes I shown here, sir. But these data changes, I'm going to showing something more. What is that more, sir? A dynamic feeling we are not getting here. 2 programs I executed, sir, in the last 10 minutes, but 2 programs directly changing the data, directly displaying the data. But a dynamic feel missing. For the dynamic feel creation, I'm going to taking support of event attributes also. The JavaScript event handling. Changes happens when, sir? Not at the time of loading of the page. Whenever you click on the button, then only changes happens. But dynamic feeling is comes. But this program, what, sir? When I run it, every time changes happens. But a changes while loading of the page, it is happening. But I want to open the page first of all, then provide some buttons to user. If user they interested to change the data, no, they're clicking on the button. They're not interested to change any data, they're not clicking anywhere also. For that, I'm writing one more example. Data changes only. Tag your interest, sir. Any tag is okay. Initially high available. H1 tag object I'm going to creating here. How many H1s I have, sir? Only one H1 is available. So this H1 content I want to modify it. For that, I'm going to using one of the option query selector. Why, sir? I don't have any ID here. I don't have any tag name attribute or class attribute, but I know only name of the tag. With the tag name, can you create object, sir? Yes, sir, we can create object. 2 options available. Get elements by tag name, one option is there. Instead of query selector, one more option is get elements by tag name is available. This is one option. You can write H1, and here also you can write H1. But why you are preferring this query selector only, sir? This is single method or multiple method? And this is multiple methods. But how many H1s we have? Only one H1. Why this method unnecessary? So singular method I preferred. H1 tag object is ready. Now H1 dot inner text equals to some apple I said. Now see that program executing, your data modifying also, sir, but feel not comes. But generally what happens, feeling while loading of the page directly apple display, right? Maybe somebody they're thinking don't modify this data. Somebody is thinking HTML design directly Apple. Chance available. HTML data code inside it directly we have the Apple. This is somebody's point of view. Somebody's who have understanding the logics. HTML first printing the hi, that hi is replaced by DOM with hello. But all these activities very fastly it is happens. But a feel anywhere as the on the screen as a first hi printing, then JavaScript is activated. JavaScript is modifying the hi to Apple. Are you observing anywhere on the screen? No, that is called as the feel of the program. Feel required, we want to add it. No, sir, just execution required and no need to discuss this program. Time waste. Because data successfully modified. Then what I am doing, sir? Taking some button on click equals to calling one function. The function is the change. The button heading is change data and button close. A small button designed here. I would remove these two, sir. Just a second. This is actual output. But when high changing, sir, when you click on the button, but feel also comes up, only output only comes up. Feel also comes because when you click on the button, then only data is going to changing and dynamically it is happening. But if you know exact meaning of dynamic exact meaning, no, na? The changes happens after opening of the page, or the changes happens while execution of the program. That is called as the dynamic. But now when I click on this, it's called some JavaScript along with the DOM, and they are changing this high. If you are not clicking on this, sir, lifelong it displaying the high only. If you write like this, sir, while opening of the page, directly we got the Apple. If normal user, what they are thinking, sir, and H1 tag directly printing the Apple, because feel creating like that only here. So write a small function here. A function inside object creation and data changes. First I'm creating the object and then I'm changing the data. Now go and check it, sir. But what happens? Direct execution and this execution, what is the difference? Direct execution also changing the data, and this execution and the event execution, what is the difference? The direct execution, sir. When you refresh, I'm not clicking any button. Just when I refresh the page, directly, hello, Apple is comes. First high opens. When you click on the button, changing to Apple. But what is the first execution? This execution difference. First one changing the data, not a sir. Yes. Second one also changing the data, no, not a. Yes, difference. First one, the changes happens while loading of the page. And second one, changes happens when you select it only, or when you click it only. But which is dynamic, which is static? First one static, because without our interference itself, it is going to changing directly. And second one, when you are interested, then only you are going to changing. This is useful for us. The first one, just for understanding, sir, this is the real feeling. Now, first time executed, sir, see that? Change the data, super. Second time, sir, the data changing or not changing? Changing 100%. How many times you click on the button, that number of times data changing. But already Apple available, you are assigning the another Apple. Apple replaced with Apple. Then only, well, again, I is getting problem. Existing Apple replacing with another Apple, sir. A equals to 10. No? Some steps after A equals to 28, you will get the feeling. Again, if I assign the 10, sir, modifying or not modifying? And already 10 is available, no need to modify. No, compulsory old 10 is replaces with the new 10. But on screen changes? No. But our problem also same thing only. So whenever you click on this button, sir, always it is assigning the apple only. No, sir, I need different values, sir. Like as last example, use the prompt. Like as last example, use the prompt. Some let name equals to prompt followed by enter name. What are the name user given? That one I'm storing into my name variables and comes to here. This is assigning the value in interpolation style. Now every time we'll expect some change here. Enter the name Shiva. Okay. Again, click on the button, sir. Enter the name Rama. Okay. Click on the button, sir. Enter some name Ramesh. Okay. Again, click on the button, sir. Enter the name some Mahesh. Okay. Enter the name some Shweta. Okay. Enter the name. So every time the changes comes. Name in the sense compulsory name only we have to type it. No, it's a string data type. We can type normal numbers also. String can accept any content. Data changes. Can I go for the data deletion like this, sir? DOM operations. Now place one more button, sir. Place one more button to just quotations. Inner text equals to just quotations. Sir, already query selector get object creation steps I use it so many times. I'm trying to show one shortcut. First creating object separate line and using that object in the separate line. 2 lines. Instead of 2 lines, we can write directly like this, sir, if you are able to understand. That's all. Single line activity, sorry. Single line step. You can remove these 2 lines. And always long process not correct, sir. So we have to prefer some shortcuts also. What you have, what happening, sir? What is the meaning of the blue part? What is the meaning of this blue part? Object returning and address substituting it. Directly address available there. A returning object dot inner HTML. Simple thing, sir. I am returning the object. That object address stored in this variable. Next statement, you are using this variable. Instead of that, you can write my step directly. Shortcut of the process. See that one. Total equals to A plus B plus C, sir. And average equals to total by 3. This is the original step, right? Why is that 2 steps? We can write like this together. Working or not working? Same result. But 2 variables not required and 2 lines also not required. These 2 lines, what it is doing, this one also doing the same. No, na? Your C language, your core Java. So the result of these 2 lines, result of this line is both same. Finding the total, storing in one separate variable, that variable recalling in the next line. Why your data giving to others, while again asking, huh? You can hold the data yourself only. Don't hand over to any others. But this is one small suggestion, sir. One-time environment, this is preferable. That object I want to use only once like as use and throw style anamata. No sir, use and sir. This statement 100% wrong. And that object I want to use the 3-4 times, sir. First step completed. Next step I want to do the same operations. Where is object? Your object reference stored anywhere? Not stored anywhere. So you have to repeat again the total step one more time. Because your address or reference are not stored in any of the variable. So when you want to use that object again, you must repeat the whole step. So reusability scenarios don't prefer the shortcuts. Use and throw scenarios only the shortcuts are helping for us. The majority Java students, right? Majority Java students, right? I think you used one scanner class object for taking inputs from the user. The scanner class available in java.utl package. So while using of the scanner class, you have to import in the top of the program, right? Now see that one small thing. So import java.utl.scanner. Importing is done, right? And this is a small test class. Generally, we are writing like this, sir. Some scanner, your object name is your interest input, yes, so your interest, followed by new, followed by scanner of system.in. The original statement. Next one, I'm defining one variable n or x something. Before that, one printing step is also available. Println followed by enter integer value. Next, n equals to input dot next integer. This step, sir. The original, the way to take the runtime values in Java. This is similar to our prompt step in JavaScript, nothing else. But prompt direct single line, sir. Java ite 1, 2, 3 lines. For taking of one simple input value, you have to write the 3 lines plus the printing 4 lines. Now, these 3 lines plus this 4. But comes to the JavaScript, sir. This is n equals to prompt followed by enter integer value. That's all. So many days onwards, I am saying lightweight. That 4 lines equivalents to single line, right? Next, second one, sir. So here scanner class, how many times we use it in this program, sir? The scanner object, how many times we use it in the program? Only one time. So one time usage scenario, one importing statement extra, one object creation steps extra, one scanning step is extra. 3 lines, but just reading of one value from the user. Instead of these 3 lines, the same thing we can write in single line. How, sir? So write this one. In every programming, we have the shortcuts, sir. Int n equals to java.utl.scanner followed by system.in dot next integer. That's all. Same result, same output. But number of lines is only 1. No. But which is the better? This is the better. For single, you can remove all these lines. You don't need. Remove this line. Remove this line. Remove this importing step also. Your data successfully scanned. You can use that value in the next step. No problem. So 3 lines. Now it becomes as single line. Shortcut. But if you are interested to implement everywhere the shortcuts we can found. But identifying or not depends upon our logical knowledge. So this also same thing. Creating object, assigning the reference to one variable, that variable using in the next line. Instead of that, we can go for directly like this. But now actually here one more shortcut is there. What is that, sir? But how many lines you are executing here? Only 1 line. But 1 line scenario, function calling, internal scripting required. We can go for inline scripting or not. Yes, a function also reducing. Remove this line from here. So remove this line from here and replace with delete, and no function required. Just single line. Shortcut once again. Can you write this also like that, sir? 100%, sir. But first one kabatti detailed I explained. Second one kabatti shortcut I preferred. You change date also we can write in single line, and that also we can finish in inline scripting. But no, sir, I'm not preferring digest problem is cause first function detailed explanation, detailed lines. Second one shortcut. Go and check it. Update. Hi Shiva. Delete. Go. Again update, sir. Ram. The comebacks. Previously I deleted the data. Well, again refilling the data. Delete it, sir. Delete in the sense tag deleting or data deleting. Huh? Data only we are deleting. Tag not deleted. I want to delete the tag also, sir. We have to wait one more day for that one. Further explanations that one. So tag available, data only deleted. An empty h1 tag is there. That empty h1 tag in future we can refill again with our any data by using the first button. So DOM concept, this one, sir. Page already designed or not? You already opened page or not? So after opening the page, we want to make some changes on the content. DOM required. You want to make some changes on the styles. Again, DOM required. The next part. But now up to now we focused on content changing, content deleting, sir. Next explanations we are focusing on applying of the colors, background to something. Lastly, one small conclusion, sir. Can we change the data of any HTML tag, sir? Yes, sir, 100% possible, no problem at all. In how many HTML tags you know that those all HTML tags data we can change it. The paired tags are unpaired tags are not matter. Paired tags they use the inner text, sir. Unpaired tags they use the value option. Next one. What about the CSS changes, sir? What about the CSS changes, sir? Already page designed with some black and white color like this. But in future, I want to change the colors with the based on user interest. 100% possible, sir. For that also, we have one special property. It is called as the style. CSS is nothing but an styles. Your property name is also style only. Four properties together. This is fifth property, sir. Style is the fifth property. So this property used to change web page styles. Web page doubt available. HTML elements styles. Any HTML tag or any HTML element style we can change or we can replace by using the style property. At the same time, we can also know the existing style. And what are the existing color available on the tags, sir? I want to know it, sir. Same property only. Equal available, you are assigning the data, sir. Once again, I'm saying equal not available, returning the existing value. So mainly this one we use it for to change the HTML styles. Any tags are HTML tag to HTML tag, any tag CSS settings, we can make the changes. So how it is possible, sir? First, your element objects, sir. And which tag styles you want to change it at the tag corresponding object required. Which tag styles you want to change it, a tag related object required here. Dot style. The so-and-so object style I am changing. Dot. On a properties available, sir, CSS properties. Write any of the CSS property here. Remember, only CSS properties. HTML properties not accepted. Purely CSS properties. Example, img src equals to a.jpg. Next, alt alternative text equals to not loaded. Style followed by width equals to 100 pixels, height equals to 100 pixels. I think you know the meaning of this tags, right? Now, this width CSS setting, HTML setting. CSS attribute, HTML attribute. This SRC, this ALT. But what I am saying here, CSS means in this place we can use width, you can use height, no problem. But in this place, if you use the SRC, syntax error is comes. So then all I clearly mentioned, you must write the CSS properties only, not HTML attributes. But I want to make the changes in HTML attributes, sir. That is next steps explanations. HTML we have separate syntax. CSS properties changing syntax different. HTML properties changing syntaxes are different. Property equals to value, sir. This is basic step. The so-and-so HTML element object dot style dot property equals to value. Nothing special, sir. If you really follow these things, a lot of connectivity available. See that the actual original tag, right? What is this? img tag. What is this one? The tag object. Nana, the tag object or not? What is this? Style. What is this? Style. Got equally got a dot. What is this width, sir? CSS property. Got a colon equals to 100. Got equals to 100. Pattern same. Slightly syntactical changes. So tag name place object comes. Style place as is style only, sir. Width property equal colon small change. Value place 100 is comes. This is connectivity. So no special items. Old items with a small screenplay changed and they same love story, sir. Same faction story, same political drama. Screenplay camera changed and they. Oh, music also, na? Music also changed. So this is changing of any of the CSS properties, sir. How many properties you want to change? How many models you want to change? Just repeat the same thing. Second property, third property, fourth property, any number of properties, you can make the changes here, no problem. But if I want to know the value of existing properties, sir, remove the equal operator. You just remove the equal. But what it is doing, sir? Existing color retrieving, or existing width retrieving, or existing height is going to retrieving. Equal not available, so it's retrieving the value. Equal is available, it's assigning the value. Next, CSS to your DOM, small changes comes in property names. While typing the properties in CSS, the same property while typing in the DOM, we should follow the small changes. What are the changes, sir? A naming could be different, it will come, sir. I'll explain that tomorrow while before going to the example. How we are writing the properties name CSS, the same style we can't follow in the JavaScript DOM. Changes required. Name writing style. I'll show directly that one in the program. Okay, balance we'll see in tomorrow's session. Thank you all.
ఒకసారి వాటి షార్ట్ కట్ ప్రిఫర్ చేయడం ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఒకసారి మోడల్ అంటారు ప్రతిసారి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసే టైం టేకింగ్ ప్రాసెస్ కదా ఒకసారి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసి అడ్రస్ వేరియబుల్ పెట్టుకుని వేరియబుల్